Hey everybody. I just wanted to come on and talk myself through what I'm going through right now. Um, and I guess I'll just start off by saying that pretty much anytime I feel like coming on and sharing on any social media platform, for the most part, when I haven't been like every single day, like on purpose and following like a structured way of posting something that actually has to do with my business or growing into my role as like an authority figure in my niche and presenting in that way. It's such an interesting experience because part of me is going on advice that I've received to just show up as I am and put myself out there and share. And then another part of me is, well, no, the more intelligent thing to do, something that would help you better align with a strategy, um, and help you actually present things that have to do with a thing instead of just like soul vomiting into the camera and sharing it. Yeah, that's the experience. Sorry, that sentence wasn't complete. But like I said, it's just soul vomit. So where I'm at now is feeling like I may be coming into a place where I can not settle down, but continue to feel confident and like cultivate the self-esteem. Just a sec, one sec. As I was saying, cultivating and maintaining the self-esteem and confidence that it takes to stay in one place. Because I have a lot of desires, desires of where I want to be in the world, what I want my life to look like, who I'd like to be surrounded by. And I think one of the biggest things is what I want to learn, what I want to experience, what I want to be able to fully integrate, um, so that I can be this certain version of me. um, and that looks like a lot of different things. And like I was saying, I feel myself coming to the place where I can trust that I'm exactly where I need to be. Um, and yeah, I can hold the vision and hold the desire and the longing for these other things. Oh, little baby birds are chirping. um, and I can trust that that's all coming, but in the present moment and in present circumstances where I'm at right now, being able to like very clearly see, look at this opportunity right in front of you, look at this opportunity, like this is presenting itself. And all it takes for me, and I think that's where like a lot of these teachers Abraham Hicks and like Joe Dispenza with brain heart coherence, and all of these other teachers who talk about like the law of attraction and the law of assumption, and of course there's action and aligning and all that stuff. My kitty cat keeps calling. Oh, kitty cat. But yeah, it feels good to be feeling like, hey, I actually really have this idea to do this thing. I have this inspiration. And I don't know, like feel content and trusting and at ease that everything is lining up for that thing to happen. Like, yeah. So I'm focusing on a few things right now, and I guess it has been difficult for me to just pick one thing and do it, because I feel like I like my life to be diverse, I guess, and kind of just be experiencing different things. And if you watched my last video, I was like, I'm going to make a presentation about perspectives and how to actually shift our paradigm and what that looks like. And I think in my creative process, it's like I'm still figuring out, and maybe it should be easy, like just follow the schedule, just follow the prescription, because I wrote out a schedule for myself and said like what I do at certain times, and I'm just still figuring it out, you know? I think, but I'm trying, like, I'm doing my best in the present moment, and I think my best can always get better. So there's that. I still want to do that presentation because there are moments where that clarity comes in. And like I was saying with the whole creative process, like sometimes part of the process is like coming to a place where the only next step, like that is accessible in that moment, is coming on and soul vomiting and just speaking into a camera and facing myself and putting it out there and being like, hey, I'm Savannah. I'm a human who lives on this planet, and I'm putting this out. But then, like, the reason I wanted to make a video, right? And I was like, yeah, I'll put a video on YouTube. That sounds right. It also felt right to do Instagram stories, but I'm choosing to do this first. Because I don't know, like sometimes I think the goal is to have a very specific brand and be able to do all of these things and show up in a certain way. But now what's coming to me is like kind of feeling emotions about it. Just kind of like tears are welling up. Because I don't know, at the end of the day, I think that something very, very valuable is authenticity, and this ability to feel the energy and the presence that I feel right now in this present moment is it's so critical and key to the way I want to show up in the work that I want to do. And I hope, I think at this point it's more hope than trust or faith. But I hope that to be able to tap into this and move forward in the way that feels authentic and real, and like I'm able to like come back to myself, is going to help move me forward to that place where I can serve and be the person that I want to be, and that sometimes I'm able to tap into. So my intention still is to put together a video and present that thing about shifting paradigms and our perspective. And I think that just coming on and doing a video like this, like if we were to have talked 11 minutes ago, I would have been in a totally different space mentally and emotionally and energetically. Like the space that I get into sometimes of like, what do I do? If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know about that thing. But yeah, just to come on and be real. And I don't know, I'm also working, well, not so much working, but contemplating boundaries, getting used to the feeling of boundaries. And even then, it's like, oh God, that's really vulnerable. Like, I just went there, I just said that. Yeah, I see so many people like showing up and getting clients and doing their work and having like structured videos put together, and I know that they're putting in the work, they're putting in hours and hours and days and weeks in order to make a cohesive like piece like for YouTube. And some are just out here like this video just speaking. So I think everybody is different, and I hope that this is me honoring my own authentic process. And I think that just continuing to move through what comes up, in whatever way that looks like. I've been making a lot of art. I like to draw. So I see a lot of hope in that too. Like, there are a lot of ways to even like amplify what the art is, and hopefully make prints, and who knows, maybe get a spot. Anyways, I'm doing that and teaching class, and well, now I'm getting a little bit too personal, but yeah, I think what's just coming to me now is like learning what to share, what not to share, and just continuing to come back, like loving myself in all my aspects and honoring all of my versions and my inner child too. The inner child who, or inner children, want to be loved and seen, and kids say things, people say things, so loving that, but also like recognizing that frequency, those feelings, the way my thoughts and words are coming to me, and what feels most resonant, and where I feel like strongest, just in a like an unshakable unshakable way. So that's my soul vomit. Part of me is, yeah, I don't know, like maybe I'm not. Oh my God, I think I'm saying too much. I think I'm gonna stop the video now. But yeah, this was my share. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I know I keep looking at myself because I'm like processing me talking while looking at myself, but I should be looking at the camera there. Okay.